Forever Living product since December 2017, just because we want to have that good weight. Because after my pregnancy, me and my husband, we increased a lot of weight after that. So eventually we saw these products, and because we heard and we know that it's available in Riyadh, so we know that the quality is really very good. Because if any products in Riyadh is available or in Saudi, it means that it passed the certification from the Saudi food, and Saudi has one of the strictest Saudi food the food authority in the entire world. They are one of the strictest. So when we found out that the aloe vera company is available here, so that's why we started to use their products, and we've been using it ever since until now, and we are sharing the products to our friends and family and other people. So I'm gonna talk about PCOS, which is Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome. So what is PCOS? PCOS is a metabolic and hormonal disorder common among women of reproductive age. So these three hormones that are involved in the PCOS is usually insulin, the androgens, and the progesterone. So what are these three hormones? These three hormones are being produced by our body from different parts of our body. Some are produced by our brain, some are produced by our reproductive system, and this PCOS is being affects women of all reproductive age. So how rampant is PCOS? PCOS is very common and affects 1 out of 10 women. So 10 to 15% of the women have polycystic, and sometimes, most of the time, these women who are affected doesn't know that they have PCOS initially. Secondly, 50% of PCOS patients or women with PCOS doesn't know that they have it, and 50% of them may develop type 2 diabetes before the age of 40. So they can be affected because of the insulin resistance that PCOS is exhibiting. And then 4.3 billion of estimated annual cost. This is for the American healthcare. They are spending a lot for women with PCOS because of the undiagnosed and yung mga, and because of the effects of the PCOS in their body. And it is 3 times, there's a high risk, 3 times risk of women developing endometrial cancer for those women who have PCOS. That's why we have to, as women and as a family member or friends of those who have PCOS, we need to be very aware and concerned about this. Kasi cancer is really a very powerful disease if you do not treat it or if you do not prevent it. So spreading this awareness and this information will help our friends, our families who have PCOS to address their symptoms early as possible to prevent this from happening. So what are the causes? What is the cause of PCOS? Actually, it's really a known cause. We cannot, there's no certain reason for having PCOS. They cannot find out which is the one triggering, but they can, once after they have investigated this syndrome, they are seeing that there are other factors that can play a role for women having PCOS. First is the women will have excess in insulin because the body, they have this insulin resistance. What is insulin resistance? Insulin resistance is that when the body cannot produce, cannot distinguish the glucose in the body. Therefore, because the insulin is very essential for the absorption of glucose. So the body is not sensitive enough to detect this glucose, hence the reason why the blood sugar is going up, and hence the reason that the the women who is affected with the PCOS doesn't body doesn't recognize that she needs to already produce the insulin to combat the excess glucose in the body. Secondly, they found out that these women with PCOS have a low-grade inflammation all over their body. What's the cause? It's unknown. So it's like autoimmune, or it's like the body is producing the inflammation by itself. Thirdly, they found out that most women with PCOS have the their family members also have PCOS. So it's like it runs down in the family. And lastly, they found out that in PCOS, there is excess androgen. What is androgen? Androgen is the male hormone. And the women, as women, we are also producing androgen in our body, but in small amounts. But in PCOS, our body, the women's body, is producing large amounts of androgen, hence the reason why affecting the female hormones, and it will affect later on the body processes. So, what are the signs and symptoms of PCOS? So because of the increase in androgen, or the male hormone, there will be excessive hair loss and hair loss in the head. And that's what they called male alopecia. It's like that they are getting bald, like on the spots that if you compare to a male person, you can see that they will get the baldness here in front or at the back. And then they can also have excess hair growth because of that, or they call what they call hirsutism. There are also signs about the skin condition like acne, dark spots. It's because of the androgen. And then because the body is the progesterone is affected, because if the androgen is high, it means that the female hormone becomes affected, it becomes low. Then there are also signs and symptoms regarding the period. It's either there is irregular menses, or very heavy menses, or no periods at all. It means that the person affected is not ovulating. Hence the reason why some of the ladies are having difficulty in conception or conceiving, because they are not ovulating. It means that the egg cell, they are not producing the mature egg cell in their body. So another thing is that because of the erratic hormones, like the insulin, because there is insulin resistance, the body cannot distinguish the glucose in the body or the blood sugar. The blood sugar is increasing, and it causes the lady to have weight gain, or if she's trying to lose the weight, she's having difficulty in losing the weight because of that. And as an effect, there is formation also of belly fat. About the pain in the pelvis area, what's causing that? It's because of the polycystic ovaries. Not all women with PCOS will have polycystic ovaries. Some of them will have only high androgen and will have irregular menses, but their ovaries can be normal. But some will have polycystic ovaries, in which that there are cysts, immature cysts that is there. So that's the one causing the pain. And because of the other issues in the body, some women will experience depression and insomnia. So what are the other health conditions related to develop if the patient or the person has PCOS? So because of the less insulin sensitivity of the body, she can be predisposed with pre-diabetes or diabetes, because the body cannot sense that there's already having high sugar in the body. This is the effect. And then hypertension, because as ladies with PCOS, they're because of the hormone instability or imbalanced hormones, it triggers the body to retain the bad fat in the body and production of triglycerides. So if there is bad fat and high bad cholesterol in the body, it can predispose them to hyperlipidemia, which is high cholesterol levels. I'm talking about the bad cholesterol in the body. There, as a result, it can the high cholesterol and the diabetes or the pre-diabetes, because in diabetes there is the blood is it's making the blood thick, and because it's making the blood thick, it predisposes the lady or the woman to have hypertension, because they need a higher force or a higher pressure so that the blood can be pumped in the entire body. And because of that, if the person has a diabetes and hypertension and hyperlipidemia or high cholesterol, then it predisposes the person to have heart attack. And because of that, the side effects of the heart attack, it's really like very detrimental. Sometimes it can cause death, and sometimes the activities that they did before, they cannot perform it after the heart attack. That's why we really have to be careful. And sometimes even stroke which is the stroke, the brain attack, it's also possible. Some ladies can have sleep apnea because of the obesity or the overweight, that because of the insulin insensitivity. And due to that, the person can have anxiety and depression because all of these things are happening. And as what I discussed a while ago, that in the data that they have in the PCOS group, that PCOS patients 3 times they are high risk for developing endometrial cancer. So what are the treatment for the PCOS? So you really need to seek medical treatment, because we need to control the symptoms that the PCOS is giving the body. So usually it's controlled with medications. There are certain medications that the doctors are prescribing, but I will not go into details about that. There are also birth control pills to normalize and stabilize the female hormones, and some may end up having the surgery to remove that polycystic ovaries. And there are home remedies as well that is recommended to help lessen the symptoms of PCOS, which is eating a healthy diet, regular physical activity, maintaining a healthy weight, and avoid smoking. So as a forever living FBO and me as a nurse, and I have known that the supplements, the nutritional supplements of forever living is very good, because it is pure and natural, and they are also kosher certified, which is good for our Israeli friends, and also halal certified, which is also good for our certified to be used safely by our Muslim brothers and sisters. There are a lot of supplements that can be used by our PCOS ladies to elevate and help them and support their health while having this syndrome. So it is Clean 9, Aloe Berry Nectar, there's Forever Royal Jelly, Arctic Sea, there's also Nature Min, Absorbency, Fields of Green, and Maca. So Clean 9, why do they need Clean 9? Because it's a jump start for a healthier you or a healthier lifestyle. Clean 9 is a nutritional reset program. It is consists of a calorie-controlled diet plan that focuses on the meal replacement, supplements, weight loss, and exercise. This is used for 9 days. And the good thing about this one is that because if you find most of the women that are having PCOS, they are usually having trouble with losing weight, and they are also, some of them are overweight, and this will help them jumpstart because it will guide them how to eat properly, incorporate exercise with the help of our replacement drinks and weight loss supplements. The replacement meal drinks, it's really good for them. Why? Because it's high in protein, and having a high protein diet for PCOS patients will help them build the protein in their body, therefore increasing their metabolism. Because if there's an increased protein in the body, the body will metabolize, or they can burn the fat or the things that they're eating faster, and as an effect, there will be less chances of them being overweight, and they can lose the weight faster. So this is Clean 9. Secondly, there is Forever Aloe Berry Nectar. Aloe Berry Nectar has all the benefits of aloe vera gel, which I will discuss in a while. It also, because of the cranberry and the apple extract, it will, especially the cranberries, it has 20 times vitamin C content versus other food. And because of the component of the cranberries, there's a certain substance that can support the urinary tract as well as the female reproductive system. And as the aloe vera gel effect, it supports healthy digestion, promotes a healthy immune system, and it's also a natural energy booster because, as you all know, for PCOS patients, they will have low mood, they will have low energy levels because of the high glucose in their body. So what is the benefits of the aloe vera gel? Because the aloe berry is composed of aloe vera gel plus the benefits of the apple and the cranberries. So we can summarize the benefits of the aloe vera gel with an acronym VAMILS. So V for vitamins, A for amino acids. What are amino acids? Amino acids is the building blocks of protein. So the aloe vera contains 18 out of 21 amino acids that our body requires. So imagine, it's a really amazing drink because everything is here. Minerals. So minerals are substances in the body that is working with the vitamins to help our body do the normal body processes like the body fluid regulation, for our bone health, for our cardiac, for our heart health, and everything. E for enzymes. Enzymes are substances or substances in our body that helps us to do the normal body processes. For example, one enzyme in aloe vera is bradykinin. Bradykinin, based on studies, are substances that reduces inflammation. There are another enzymes that is in aloe vera, as per the studies, is lipase, which lipase helps our body. This is the enzyme in our body that helps digest fats. So imagine there are a lot of enzymes that is, as per the studies, supports that the aloe vera gel contains. A is for anthraquinones. Anthraquinones is the what we call it the antimicrobial effect. What is antimicrobial effect? Anthraquinones are substances that the aloe vera gel has that will help us combat bacteria, viruses, fungus, and even it has anti-helminthic properties also. Anti-helminthic, it means that anti-worms. So imagine if you're drinking aloe vera, it really can boost your immune system because of this anthraquinones property. L is for lignins. Lignins is the penetrating effect. So what do you mean by penetrating effect? So every time that you drink the aloe vera gel and every time that you use any any aloe vera product which is pure and really with good quality, it means that the effect will sink in the body. That's why there are some studies that if you drink your vitamins with aloe vera gel, it will help your body absorb the vitamins 3 times more compared if you are not drinking aloe vera gel. And lastly, S is saponins, which is the uh, we call it like a detergent property. Detergent means it's a cleansing agent. So it cleanses our body from the toxins that we are getting from all the food, the fast food that we eat, the beverages, the high sugar. So this is the saponins. So the next product that I want to highlight is Forever Royal Jelly. It is the only nutrition worthy of the queen bee. So what is royal jelly? It's a milky substance and it's highly exclusive to select the larvae. So if you find a colony of the bees, before we have a beehive, my grandfather was harvesting this, taking care of this beehive in our backyard. So I have seen this royal jelly. This royal jelly, it is the food of the bees. But what determines the queen bee or the queen of the pack is that this royal jelly is given more to these proposed queens. So that determines which type of these bees are they going to develop to. So it's their food, but those who are having more royal jelly, they are more on the queen side. And it's power pack with a lot of nutrients. And because of that, it is claimed to be one of a superfood. It has natural proteins, fatty acids, mineral salts, acids, and vitamins. And what sets royal jelly apart from other food supplements is that it has the royal jelly acid or the queen bee acid that, as per studies, it shows that when you are taking the royal jelly for several months, this is based on studies that I have seen from the library, that it enhances the vitality of both men and women. So because we are targeting the infertility, right? So it can help. I don't say that it will cure the infertility, but it may help to boost the fertility of women and also for men. And because of it's the food of the bees, it's energy boosting. It also has immune system properties, so it supports the immune system. And we have noticed that people who are taking royal jelly, not with PCOS patients, have beautiful skin and nails because of the proteins and fatty acids. It's all natural. It's vegetarian and vegan friendly and gluten free. And take note that our royal jelly source, we have in Forever Living. Forever Living has their own beehive farm. And this beehive farm is located in Spain, and the area is pollutant free. So we are very sure that the royal jelly that Forever Living is giving it's natural and it's pollutant free. That's why the effect is really good. This person is the father of omega-3. So this is Dr. Jorn Dyberg, professor and doctor of medicine. What is omega-3? So he's the father and the discoverer of omega-3. He is a chief physician. He is a world-renowned and foremost expert in omega-3, and he has 350 publications. The AHA, which is the American Heart Association, recognized him for his outstanding contribution to the heart health worldwide. And he led 5 expeditions in Eskimos in Greenland to support his study about omega-3. So The omega-3 that we have is Forever Arctic Sea. It has a perfectly balanced omega-3 because as per the study of Dr. Jorn, he found out that these Eskimos, because of their high-fat diet, which he means is the high good fat diet, like the EPA and the DHA, it prevents the Eskimos from having incidences of heart attacks, and their heart health is really good. So hence the reason why he was acknowledged. And because of the effect of and the use of the omega-3, it's really supports the heart health. And it also has effect in our immune function, cognition. It also supports our skin. And our Forever Arctic Sea, it has an exclusive blend of omega-3 and 9. Omega-3 from the fatty fish, like the calamari oil, the salmon, the cod, and the omega-9, which is the olive oil. And both, if there is a good balance with it, and only Forever has it, with a good balance of Forever omega-3 and omega-9, it will support the heart health. And Forever Arctic Sea has also a pure source of EPA and DHA. Aside from that, it's gluten-free, and it is pure because our fishes that we get this omega-3 are from the Arctic, and the Arctic Sea, the Arctic Ocean, is pollutant-free compared to the other sea bodies that some companies are getting their fishes or the fish oils. That's why ours is really very good. Next one is Forever Nature Meat. Oh, by the way, before that, regarding the Forever Arctic Sea, omega-3, why it supports the heart health, it affects, as per the studies, the bad cholesterol. So if there's a good amount of omega-3 and 9 in your body, it helps decrease the bad cholesterol levels in the body. And if there is less bad cholesterol in the body, the incidences of having high triglycerides, if you remember the high hyperlipidemia that I was talking about, it helps to prevent it, and that supports the good heart health. So moving on, Forever Nature Main is a perfect multimineral blend. It provides most of the key minerals in the body like calcium, iron, phosphate, magnesium, which is really essential for our body to perform vital tasks. In PCOS patients, some of these minerals are low, hence the reason that we need to supplement the body with the essential minerals that it needs. It also is good for bone health and teeth health. It controls the composition of our body fluids and cells. And as what I mentioned a while ago, it helps perform vital tasks like production of enzymes, proteins, and also production of hormones in the body. Next one is Forever Arctic Sea. Absorbency, I mean. It is advanced daily vitamin C in a delicious tablet. So the vitamin C promotes the immune function. And because of the skin issues that the hormones is bringing to the skin, this absorbency will help support the healthy skin and nails. And as my personal experience, when I started using this absorbency apart from the aloe vera gel, it lessened or almost like totally that my pimples were decreased. And usually I will have like a lot of breakouts during my pre-period, but now instead of like 5 or 6 pimple breakouts, sometimes I will have none or I will have only at least one. So it's really good for the body and good for my skin and nails. The vitamin C also helps preserve the connective tissues, your bones, your muscles, and your veins. It also promotes healing, faster healing of wounds. And because our absorbency has this advanced delivery, which is the oat bran, the oat bran helps the absorption of the vitamin C, because vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin. So any water-soluble vitamin, when you drink it and anything in excess, it will go out of the body and it can be easily dissolved by water. But because of the oat bran is like the binder. So if our body doesn't need the vitamin C, the oat bran holds it until it signals the body to release the vitamin C in our system. And aside from that, oat bran in our absorbency is also good for patients with PCOS, because oats has this substance that will help the PCOS ladies to have less bloating, and also because of the inositol property of the oats, which is very good for PCOS ladies, so that the just a minute, let me just effects. Yes, so the inositol is the inositol is the one helping with the mood. It's like a mood enhancer also. So that's why it's very helpful. And our absorbency is also vegan friendly. So one tablet of absorbency contains like 60 milligram of vitamin C. So you can have it once in a while, like one in the morning, one in the afternoon. Because of the oat bran, it will help you absorb more of the vitamin C component, versus taking a 500 milligram tablet, and after your body already absorbed its vitamin C, then the excess from the 500, it will just go out of the system. Next is Forever Fields of Greens, which is a detoxifier because of the wheatgrass, the barley, the alfalfa, and the cayenne. The wheatgrass, barley, and alfalfa, these powerful greens, it helps cleanses and detoxifies the body. And it also alkalinizes the body to support a healthy lifestyle. And because of the greens is really important for those with PCOS. It will also relieve the bloating of the ladies having the PCOS. And aside from that, the cayenne pepper, it will help you to have healthy digestion and circulation. And cayenne pepper also, only a few people knows this, but cayenne pepper is also can help increase your metabolism in the body. So it can also contribute to weight loss. Oops. So the fields of green cleanses and detoxifies the body. It alkalinizes. It contains phytonutrients to help nourish the body of ladies with PCOS. It supports healthy digestion, vegan-friendly, and gluten-free. Next is Multi-Maca. Multi-Maca, by the way, is not available in the Philippines, but available in the Middle East, in North America, in UK, and in other parts of the world. It's a natural stamina and energy from the Incans. The Incans are the people from Peru. It was a myth that people from Peru or their soldiers in the Inca people, it's their secret to their energy. And those who are part of the military, they said that they are being fed by this maca root to increase their power. So it's a nutritional power secret that was taken by the Inca people. It is an exclusive blend of maca and other nutrients to increase and energize and stimulate. It also helps with the libido, stamina, and energy, because as we all know that the if you have PCOS, there's decreased libido as well. It can be taken by both men and women. It's vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free. And what is good with this multi-maca, it is called as an adaptogen. Adaptogen, it will help your body to stabilize whatever is not stable or whatever disorder is happening to your body. So its effect usually targets the reproductive system. So its effect, multi-maca, its effect is usually balances the hormones, the female, the male hormones in the body. Hence the reason that when there is a balance, so these signs and symptoms with the PCOS will lessen. The next one, I will also discuss skincare and personal care. If you remember that I have mentioned some skin issues and hair issues with those with PCOS, these products will really help. So for the face, because of the acne, we can use the Aloe Avocado face and body soap, because this avocado soap, it's really good for the skin. It helps lessen, I have noticed, I'm a user of this product, and when I started using this, my pimples really lessen. It doesn't dry my skin, but at the same time, it doesn't make my skin also oily. And it is picked with citrus scent, perfect for all skin types. And I can really feel that my my face is getting cleansed when I'm using this one, and it's rich in texture. And this one, the next one will be aloe vera jelly. So it's a very best source of aloe as a topical. Topical means that you're applying in your whole skin. It is a lubricant, and it soothes, moisturizes, and conditions. So what I do with this one is that after I wash my face with the soap, the aloe vera jelly, I will apply it as like my primer or like a base coat. And then it doesn't stain the clothing. It's also pure, and it's also good. Why? Because if you're putting aloe vera jelly and then you will apply other aloe vera products, because of the lignin effect, the effect of the aloe vera, it will make your skin glow. It dries out the pimples that you have, and it lessens the redness. The next one is the aloe propolis cream. It's a rich blend of aloe vera and the bee propolis. And as what we know, the bee propolis, it has antibacterial properties. So for those with breakouts, this is like a good moisturizer after the aloe vera jelly. I'm also a user, and this is my skincare routine, the soap, the jelly, and the propolis cream. And I saw that the big difference. Before, I used to spend a lot of money for expensive skincare, but when I started using Forever and used this routine, it really helped. And if you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm just wearing a little bit blush and a little bit lipstick. I did not wear any like foundation or something, but you can see that there's no breakouts. If I have, it's only like one because of, the hormones, but it's not as many as before I used these aloe vera products. And to help our ladies having the hair fall, there is aloe jojoba shampoo and the conditioning rinse. This aloe vera, if used as a shampoo, it will help the hair to be full bodied, and because of the properties of the aloe vera, and it has also essential oil, and because it's sulfate free, it will help your hair become healthy. And if you will notice that if you're using the first few weeks that you're using the aloe vera shampoo, you will notice that your skin might dry, or you will be having like flaking. That's part of the process, because the aloe vera in the jojoba shampoo, it is helping your scalp and your hair to cleanse, to detoxify. Hence, these symptoms will start on, but later on, after like few weeks time, you will see the difference in your hair. It will be more healthy, shinier, and then it will have less prone for breakage. And for the conditioning rinse, it also has a lightweight formula. So every time that you're using the shampoo, use the conditioning rinse to help soften your hair. And after a few weeks time of the detoxification process, you will see a lot of a very good effect with these products. And personally, I've been using most of these products, especially the skincare and the personal care line. Some of my colleagues are even asking, what are you doing to your hair? What are you eating, drinking, or using? I just told them I am using the Aloe jojoba shampoo and conditioner. They can see that it's healthy, it's shiny, and when they touch it, they really like surprised that what are you doing? Because they can only, this is the first time that they saw that a hair like with that condition. So that's it, and thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kristine, for that very enlightening talk about PCOS. So before anything, we would like to call on one of our clients and now business partners in Forever to just share her testimony recently in about using Forever Living products. So let's call on Miss Jennifer Patricio. Okay, Jennifer, kindly unmute. All right. Can you please switch on your camera and put on your mic?
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
I can hear you.
Oh, where's my camera? Wait.
Please open your camera so they can see your beautiful face.
Wow. Oh, saan ang camera? Wait lang po ah.
Right, no problem. Your camera is open. Okay.
Okay na po?
Yeah.
Okay na?
Yes.
Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Miss Upline Marian. So hi everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. My name is Jennifer Patricio and I would like to share my experience with my endometriosis. So year 2016, my right ovary was removed due to some complications with my urination and bowel movement. So that year, I need to go to the bathroom every now and then, even if I don't drink water. So after that, late last year, 2020, my left ovary was diagnosed again with endometriosis and myoma. So every month, the pain was so severe. And the whole period, 3 to 4 days, sobrang sakit. And I can't eat. Isusuka ko siya, I will vomit. Kahit uminom ako ng tubig, ganun din, I will vomit. I used to take pain relievers, 5 pain relievers for me to be able to sleep and to ease the pain. I use hot compress. I drink ginger tea. Pero sinusuka ko rin siya. So, useless din. So, yun. April this year, 2021, I saw an ad on Facebook, Forever Living Products. So eventually, I attended their health-related seminars, and eventually, I tried their products, particularly this Forever Aloe Berry Nectar, the Absorbency, and the Arctic Sea. Ngayon, katatapos lang ng period ko, nanibago talaga ako. I was so amazed with the result. No more stomach cramps, no more headaches. My period days are very, very normal. No need to drink pain relievers. Hindi ko na kailangan ng hot compress. I don't need to apply hot ointments. Thanks to these amazing products, I can say that these products are a must try. So thank you for ever living. That's all. Thank you so much.
All right. So thank you so much, Jennifer, for sharing your experience. Just for everybody's information, endometriosis, it's a condition that is resulting from the appearance of a tissue outside the uterus, which causes severe pelvic pain. So if you're familiar, especially for the women, if you're familiar with dysmenorrhea, yung masakit yung puson, a person with endometriosis usually would have very severe pain. So some of them get bedridden. Some of them could not even do their daily activities, right? So now we would be open to questions. All right, we would entertain at least 3 questions, and Miss Kristine would be happy to answer those. So if anybody has any questions regarding what has been discussed, please type your question in the chat box. Any questions? All right. For the ladies, do you have any questions? Need clarification about the... All right. So I guess there's no question for Kristine. So again, thank you, Miss Kristine, for sharing this information. This is a very interesting topic because according to statistics, well, I found this. All right, just a second. Okay, according to a recent statistics about PCOS, just recently from the UK Research and Innovation, last April 28, 2021, in the Philippines, this type of condition is the major cause of female infertility in the Philippines, and around 4.5 million Filipinas living with PCOS. However, whatever was discussed by Kristine regarding the treatment, it's usually not possible because it's so expensive. It usually costs an equivalent of 4 months' salary if that lady is an office worker, and a 2-year salary for an unskilled worker, right? So whatever Kristine has imparted to us, it's very important that we take care of ourselves in terms of nutrition. And she has enumerated all the forever living supplements that could help you or somebody that you know experiencing this. So again, thank you, Kristine, for a very informative session. And thank you, Jennifer, for sharing your story. And thank you, everyone, for attending this health talk. So goodbye.